Namaste yogis, welcome to your Mod Monday. I'm Carter and today I'm going to be breaking down the movement through Chaturanga Dandasana. Top of a push-up, lowering down into a variation of upward dog or cobra. Now this variation of movement is done a lot in Ashtanga as well as most of vinyasa practices, and over the years I've seen so many variations of it that can sacrifice or even injure our shoulders. So today's practice I'm going to show you the proper way to do it and some modifications in a way that you can do to make sure that you still have movement but a lot of safety within the shoulders. All right, let's get to our mat. All right, yogis. So Chaturanga Dandasana is part of Sun Salutation A and B, and oftentimes done several times through vinyasa practices and Ashtanga practices. And it's a very strong and powerful transition. And it creates strength, it creates fluidity, it creates power, but it also can be very hard on the shoulders. And I'm going to kind of demo a couple of things that I see a lot in class, and I'm going to show you how to do it in the correct way, and then I'm going to show you how to do some modifications. So Chaturanga Dandasana is the process of going from the top of a push-up and rolling down into a variation of upward dog or cobra. I'm going to give you some of those variations. So what happens is we get to a forward fold, and then we walk or step back into the top of a push-up. Now we have to make sure that the hands are underneath the shoulders and we're pushing through the heels and we're lifting the chin up a little bit. So through Chaturanga, we're lowering down until the elbows just barely touch the ribs or the triceps are parallel to the earth. From here, we roll a little bit forward as we come onto the toes and lift the heart for up dog. So the elbows become straight, the thighs are off the ground, the tops of the feet are pressing down, and our hips are drawing towards the floor and the crown of the head towards the tailbone as we lengthen through the neck. And then we roll into a variation of maybe down dog or some other variation from there. So that's the proper way of doing a Chaturanga. What I often see in class when people want to get a lot of, let's say a little bit more of a challenge, they're lowering way too low. And then they do a little of this movement and then they peel up forward. And the problem with that is it creates a lot of stress and tension on the front of the shoulders, which is can be a problem if you're doing practice every single day and you're doing Chaturangas maybe 5, 10, 20 times within a practice. So as we start to lower too far down and the elbows pass the rib cage, really tough on the shoulders, okay? So proper way to do it, the improper way to do it. Now, modifications. That's a very hard pose. The reason why it's a challenge is because it's a lot of triceps, right? Creases of the elbows are forward and are lowering down. Now, if you're not strong enough, what happens is you collapse in the upper back and you start to go down like this, which is a problem, right? So if you feel like you're lowering down and your shoulder blades start to hit one another, right, then you're a little bit soft in the upper back, so we want to keep that pressing away. So the options would be very simple. Lower the knees down. In this pose here, you can still practice creases of the elbows forward, elbows rolling down towards the rib cage, and then you can find the floor. From here, you can press the tops of the feet down. Then you can come up to up dog. So you press the hands down, lift your entire body off the ground, lift the heart, chin, and chest. So that's a nice option. Another option, if up dog is too much, you can lower to the knees, slowly lower all the way to the floor with control. Point the toes. You can come into cobra pose. You can push through the feet, hips, and hands, lift chin and chest. So it's a little bit more gentle than an up dog. And then you can soften back down. And now getting into down dog, you can come into your table and then roll over your toes for down dog. Now, if you're still needing some variation and you want a little bit more power, well, you can just add a yogi push-up in, right? So you can lower down as far as you would like. I just don't want you to roll into up dog and press yourself all the way up, and then a little bit down to up dog. So it gives you power, gives you a chance to modify, still gives you that nice sensation through rolling through up dog. So those are some of the variations that you can take and make, and be careful of when you move through your variations of Chaturanga. So try it, be careful, take care of yourself. See you on your mat. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to this channel to keep updated on all the latest content. Namaste.